This video is going to be talking specifically about how to care and maintain your violin to the best of your ability. So, most of this is actually going to have to do with the bow. Every time you put the bow in your case, you should loosen this screw to make the bows loose, so that there's not too much tension and strain that's going on the bows, especially during times when you're not using them. So keep the bow hairs loose. As you can see, they're jiggling around just a little bit. So just keep them loose every time that you put the bow away. When you take it out of the case, the first thing you should do is tighten it. Now, it doesn't need to be absurdly tight. It just should be tight enough so that the bows are no longer dangling or jiggling around if you move the bow back and forth. The next thing you're going to do with the bow is in your case, there's going to be a white box like this. In that box is rosin. Rosin is a substance that we put on the bow, and it allows the hairs of the bow to grip the strings properly. If you don't have enough rosin on your bow, or any rosin, or if you have too much rosin on the bow, you're going to notice that the hairs of the bow don't grab onto the strings properly, and that's when you get some unpleasant screeching or squeaking sounds. So all you have to do to rosin the bow is take the bow, take your rosin, get a better look at the rosin right here, and all you're going to do is gently run the bow along the rosin. Just do it a couple times. Make sure it runs up and down smoothly and efficiently. Use not only the middle part of the rosin right here, but use these ends of the rosin as well. Otherwise, you're going to get a nice big groove in the middle of your rosin. Make sure the bow hair is tight enough. And as soon as you see that this bow is moving smoothly up and down the rosin, you know that it is ready. You can pick up your instrument and you're ready to play. Now, when you're done playing, you want to make sure that there's not excess rosin all over the bow, and as you play, you're going to notice that sometimes there's rosin that gets caught, that falls off the bow and lands on the instrument. So if you see what looks like a white powder on your instrument, that's extra rosin that's come off the bow in the course of playing. It happens, it's totally normal. All you need to do, if you look, there's a little bit, it's hard to see in this light, but there's a little bit of rosin that's caught underneath the strings. Just take some type of cloth, whether it's a cloth rag or even an old t-shirt that you've cut up, and all you have to do, clean off any excess rosin that you see on the wood of the instrument, because over time that can actually dull the sound of the instrument. So wipe off that extra rosin. Do the same thing with the bow. Get off a little of the extra rosin. As you can see, like I said, you can just use an old t-shirt. And then, as I mentioned in the beginning, loosen the hairs of the bow so that the tension isn't all the way up. And then you can put it in your case. So to sum up, take the bow out, tighten the hairs, rosin the bow, just make sure it moves smoothly up and down that rosin, play, practice as much as you can. When you're done, wipe down the instrument, make sure that there's no excess rosin all over the strings or all over the instrument. Wipe down the bow just a little bit to get any excess rosin off. Loosen the bow hairs, and then you can put the instrument away and pack up. As always, questions, comments, put them on this video, put them on Google Classroom, send them to me via email, and I'm always more than happy to answer them for you. Thank you for watching the video. I will see you in class next week and have more information for you about the string enrichment, which is going to start the first week of October. And happy practicing.